Hey everybody, welcome to a Sunday evening edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. I got to work tomorrow night, so there won't be any review tomorrow because I got to work till 9:30. Normally, that's New Year's Eve. Normally I don't go out on amateur night, but get off work, I guess I'm going to have to drive, so I'll be out on the streets a little bit tomorrow night, but normally I'll stay home on amateur night, so anyway, this evening I'm going to do one I've been holding on to for quite a while. I picked it up probably a year ago or better. I'm going to do the Harviestoun Ola Dubh 12. Now I've already done the old engine oil, which is the base for this. This is a beer that's aged in whiskey barrels, some 12-year-old whiskey barrels. A little bit from the website. It says, old engine oil matured in whiskey casks that formerly held Highland Park 12. Flavors of roasted peat, coffee beans, and leather. A rather exotic brew, refined rather than over the top, and very delicious. It's an 8% ABV. They called it a matured whiskey cask ale. I'm not sure how long it's aged in the whiskey cask, but this was bottled in February 2011, so it's almost 2 years old. So since it was bottled, so it's got a little age on it already. So I remember liking the old engine oil very much. So let me get this in a glass. Got this damn foil stuff around it. Let's hope I don't get any in the glass. Got a nice little tag on here I'll keep for later. Pretty small print. I'm not going to read anything off of that. So let me get this in my tulip glass here and see what we got. Well, that's nice. I think this is technically classified as an old ale, but we got a dark brown, almost black. I can see maybe some hints of brown around the edge, no amber or ruby or anything like that. Got a pinky of a really fluffy tan head. Nice looking beer. That's brown, virgin on black. There's no light through that at all, so I can't tell what the carbonation is. So let me get a nose on this. Okay, it's pretty earthy. It's a little sweet, not quite dark fruit sweet, but it's getting there. A little smoke, pretty faint. Got some chocolate malt, similar to the old engine oil, but it's got some. You can get a hint of that, small hints of that whiskey on there too. Maybe just a hint of a rye spice, a little brown sugar sweetness. Definitely smells like a pretty sweet beer. Got some, maybe some molasses, maybe just some hints of some dark fruits, plum, like minor fig hints, a bit of oak, bit of vanilla. There's quite a bit going on here, so let me get a taste. Like I said, I've been sitting on this for, at least a year and a half, so, and it's almost 2 years old, so about time. Let's get a taste on this. Okay, now I'm definitely getting that Scotch whiskey in the taste. I had hints of it in the nose, but it really leads off pretty strong with that Scotch whiskey taste. There's some molasses, almost again those almost dehydrate, like a dehydrated dark fruit, plum or fig. Getting the oak, getting the molasses, getting quite a bit of vanilla from that oak. Like I said, I'm not sure how long these are matured in those barrels, but it's been a while because there's a good hint of vanilla in there too. Yeah, there's some maybe some dark plum, some date flavoring in there. Comes out a little more towards the middle of the palate and sort of hangs on to the finish. Finish has got kind of a oaky, woody character to it. It's light, but it's really nice. Definitely not a cleansing finish. Doesn't seem to be a ton of carbonation in this. So it's fairly smooth. What little bitterness there is, I think comes from the coffee and the chocolate malts in there. Definitely, I don't really get any hop notes in here at all. That whiskey in there, I'm getting just a hint just on the back of the palate of that 8% ABV, but it's not strong. You don't really taste it. You can just sort of feel a little burn just as it starts down your throat. This is a medium to full-bodied beer, that's for sure. Really smooth. Like I said, not a ton of just a moderate amount of carbonation. Not a ton of carbonation here. Got all those nice tastes that you like in a that I like anyway in an old ale. So let me sit. I'll sip on this for a while. This is obviously definitely going to be a sipper, that's for sure. And I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 20 minutes or so. It's warmed up nicely. I was taking a break from watching football, so I went back and watched some more of the Vikings and the Packers, but I'm cranked up for that Cowboys-Redskins game tonight. I don't really care who wins. I'm just hoping for a good game. So anyway, back to the beer. I know it says it's warmed up. That Scotch whiskey note has come out a little bit more, a little bit stronger. It was prominent but light before, but now it's a lot stronger. But by the same token, the vanilla has come out a little bit more too, and they sort of cancel each other out. Darn good beer. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back and look at my review. I almost think I probably would have liked, if I had done this side by side with the old engine oil, I may have preferred it. But this is a darn good beer, and it's still going to get a darn good grade. It's leaving some really light lacing down the glass. Not a ton, not really heavy, thick lacing, that's for sure. Nice, easily drinkable beer. Again, at 8%, this could be dangerous too. It'd be easy to drink down, but there's so much going on. I just sip it and enjoy it. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit. The vanilla's come out a little more prominently on the nose too. As far as the taste, like I said, the whiskey's become more prominent as it's warmed up, and the vanilla has come out a little bit more. So they sort of cancel each other out, but still a nice combination. The dark fruit notes, what were there, have receded somewhat. They're still there, but they are not as strong as they were. The chocolate and the coffee are still there, about the same. That hasn't really changed. So I think what little bitterness that is in this beer, especially towards the finish, is coming from those roasted malts and the coffee. I'm not really getting. I'm getting a little bit of that peatiness on there now that it's warmed up, but not a lot. It's not not a super smoky beer, but it's a little more noticeable than that smoked porter I did the other day. But the smokiness is still not really predominant in this, but it's still damn good beer. I'm going to give the Harviestoun Ola Dubh 12. They call it their Special Reserve 12. This one, almost 2 years old, is going to get a 9.5 out of 10 from me. So, till next time everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beer. Oh, yeah, and I got to work tomorrow night, and I got to work Saturday night, so I got 4 days in between. I think next week's going to be my bastard week. I've got 4 days to review, do 4 reviews. I've got 4 beers, all with the name bastard, or all with the word bastard in the name. 2 of them I reviewed before, the Arrogant Bastard and the Oaked Arrogant Bastard, but I picked those up a year and a half or so ago in Illinois, and turned out they were, 6 months old, and, not as fresh as they could be. So I've got a couple fresher bottles I'm going to throw in and re-review as fresher bottles, because I was not all that impressed with them a year and a half ago when I did them. So hopefully fresher they'll be better. Got a bottle of each. Got a bottle of the Founder's Backwoods Bastard, and then I got the Double Bastard that I'll probably finish up with on Friday. Like I said, then I got to work Saturday night, so I won't be drinking any beer till I get home, after I get off work at 9:30 on Saturday night. So anyway, that's the Harviestoun Ola Dubh 12. I do have a bottle of the 16, but I haven't had it quite as long. I'm not sure. I haven't not even sure when it was bottled, but I'll get it in the queue sometime in the future. So again, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers. One more thing. Cool little cap. I'm not sure I've got one. Got that, I don't know if you can see that. Got that little mouse with his arms akimbo there. I think I've got one. I should have one. I'm going to have to check my cap collection and see if I do. But if not, a Harviestoun cap is pretty neat too, under all that foil. So, later.